All right, good morning, Year 10. Sorry again that I'm not with you today, but if you watch this video, I'm going to go through the booklet for you, and then you can do the textbook questions at the end. There's a little typo in the booklet here. Both of these things are supposed to say volume, not area. Sorry about that. So before we jump into the new stuff for today about cylinders, can I get you guys to just have a go at 1 and 2 here? Pause, have a go. I'll give you the solution when you come back. Okay, here you go, guys. You can see I've just used our volume formula, area times height, and I've highlighted the parts of the shape and the formula that are related to the area. In the first one, you've just got a rectangle on the front. In the second one, you've got that triangle there. So we're using half base height for the area here. Good news is, as we move on to volume of a cylinder today, this is basically exactly the same as what we did yesterday. We're still going to be using V equals AH, except now in the case of a cylinder, this cross section that we talk about is always a circle. So we can modify our formula a little bit. Instead of V equals A times H, we can plug in here pi r squared, which is the area of a circle. That's really all there is to it. You'll get a measurement for the radius of the circle. You'll get a measurement for the height of the cylinder. You'll plug those two numbers into this formula. The only way you could get tripped up a bit here is that in the same way back when we did area of circles, you could get given the diameter of this circle instead of the radius. And you'll just have to remember that the radius is half the diameter. So yeah, let's jump into some examples. I think this one will not be a struggle at all for us. All we're doing is, you don't need to write this V equals AH here. I'm just writing it to help remind you where this comes from. Really what we're looking for is pi r squared times H. And then check it out. We've got R here, we've got H here. We just plug these two numbers into the formula and then plug it into our calculator, and we get this answer here of 98. These next two, the answers are given to you here. I'd love for you to pause the video here and just have a go at getting those answers. After you unpause, I'll give you the working. But have a go at these two on your own first, please. All right, guys, here you go. Here's the working out. This first one was very straightforward. Just plugging into the formula. The only thing you had to be careful of was that the number you were given here was the diameter, not the radius. So you had to put 12 into the formula, not 24. This third one, it's the challenge question. It's a little bit more difficult. You see, I've highlighted where I've taken numbers from and put them in the formula. So you've got this cylinder here around the outside that has a diameter of 3. So we calculated the volume of that cylinder by putting half of 3 in here. The other trick was that you were given these measurements in centimeters and this measurement in meters. So you had to make it 100 centimeters in your formula. So everything was in centimeters. These answers are in centimeters because this one is in centimeters. And then you had the inside cylinder, this guy in here, that has been cut out, that had a radius of 2.4, which we halved to put into our formula. And then you took the volume of the big cylinder and the volume of the small cylinder and subtracted them, and then you got your answer. Hopefully you guys had a go at that one. And I would be really pleased if you got that right answer. So these are just another couple of questions to check that we're super comfortable with this before we move into the textbook. These ones are much easier than the challenge one. Have a go at these. pause the video, have a go at these. I'll give you the solutions, and then once you've got these two done, you can head into the textbook. All right, year 10, there you go. There are the solutions to those two questions. Again, making sure you are halving this diameter to get the radius. It's the radius that goes into the formula. So now you can flick back over to the front cover of your booklet and check out the textbook questions for this lesson. And yeah, get those done as quick as you can. Thanks, guys.